Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. Now, I want to talk with you about something. I want to talk about results. I want you to look at the results you're getting in your life, specifically in the area of your finances. And if you don't like what you see, if you're not where you want to be, I want you to understand something critically important. The circumstances of your life are not causing your financial condition. Your financial condition is a direct result of your thinking. It's the image you hold in your mind. You see, most people look at their bank account and they see an effect. They say, I don't have enough money. But that's not the cause. The cause is always internal. It's in the paradigm. It's in the habitual patterns of thought that direct your behavior. And one of the most significant behavioral patterns that keeps people from realizing the abundance they were born with is a fundamental misunderstanding of value. They exchange their life energy, their time, their money for things that depreciate, for things that take more out of their pocket than they put in. And they do this consistently because their paradigm, their mental conditioning tells them it's the right thing to do. Society, advertising, the whole world seems to scream at them to consume. But I'm here to tell you, you must learn to think differently. You must learn to invest, not just spend. Stay with me here. This is important. The first major error in thinking I see, and it's a massive one, is the relationship people have with automobiles. They see a new car as a symbol of success. But an automobile is not an asset in the true sense. The moment you drive it away, its monetary value begins to collapse. It's a depreciating instrument. Now, think about this. You are using your creative energy, your earnings, to acquire something that is designed to lose value. And worse, most people finance it. They go into debt for it. So you are paying interest on a loan for something that is becoming less valuable by the day. You are, in essence, paying a premium to lose money. That is not a wealthy mindset. That is a poverty mindset in a very clever disguise. A person who understands how wealth is built does not concern themselves with impressing others with a symbol. They concern themselves with the actual mechanics of wealth. They ask, is this putting money in my pocket or is it taking money out? If you need transportation, and of course you do, you acquire it intelligently. Let someone else absorb that dramatic initial loss. You step in and get the utility of the vehicle without the devastating financial blow. That is using your mind. That is thinking like the rich think. They are not emotionally attached to the newness of a thing. They are logically attached to the value of a transaction. This brings us to the second and perhaps most emotionally charged point of error, the home. We have been programmed almost from birth to believe our home is our greatest asset. But I want you to examine that. I want you to look at the definition. An asset feeds you, a liability eats. Now, the home you live in, does it feed you? Does it put money in your pocket every month? Or does it require money, a mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance, constantly flowing out? It is a magnificent liability. And the larger it is, the more it consumes. You see, the banks in the system will encourage you to borrow the absolute maximum you can. They will tell you what you can afford. But I'm telling you to look at what you need. There is a profound difference. When you stretch to the absolute limit of your borrowing capacity, you are enslaving your future income to a liability. You are committing decades of your life's earnings to service a debt for a place to live. That is not freedom. That is not wealth. That is a very comfortable form of servitude. The wealthy individual understands this. They live well within their means. They acquire a place that serves their needs, and they direct the capital that would have gone into a larger payment, larger taxes, larger everything. They direct that capital into actual assets, into things that generate income, into investments that appreciate. They are not interested in appearing rich to the neighbors. They are interested in being rich. And being rich is about what your money is doing for you when you are not working. It's about your money working for you. Your house is not working for you. You are working for it. Now, the third area is so subtle, so daily, that most people never add it up. It's the consistent habit of eating out, of buying coffee, of seeking convenience in food. This is not about nourishment. This is about a pattern of unconscious spending. You see, the poor man looks at a $5 coffee and sees a $5 expense. The rich man looks at that same $5 and sees a $100 bill 30 years from now. He understands the principle of compound interest. He understands opportunity cost. Every single dollar you spend is a seed. You can plant that seed in the fertile soil of an investment, where it will grow and multiply and bear fruit for decades. Or you can consume that seed immediately. You can eat it. And once it's eaten, it's gone forever. It cannot reproduce. The $5 for the coffee is not just $5. It is the entire future tree that $5 seed could have become. When you grasp this, truly grasp it at a cellular level, your spending habits change. You become a cultivator of wealth, not a consumer of goods. You prepare food at home, not as a sacrifice, but as a strategic financial decision. You are planting seeds for your future. This leads directly to the fourth point, the incessant acquisition of clothes and accessories. This is the paradigm of consumption in one of its purest forms. The fashion industry, the marketing engines, they are masterful at programming your subconscious mind to feel lack, to feel that what you have is not enough, that you are not enough unless you have the latest, the newest. It's a vibration of scarcity, and if you tune into it, you will manifest scarcity. You must ask yourself, who am I trying to impress and why? Your true value has nothing to do with the label on your shirt. Your value is determined by the content of your character, the power of your mind, and the balance of your financial statements. The wealthy individual buys quality for utility and longevity. They are not chasing a fleeting trend dictated by someone else. They are defining their own worth from the inside out. Your closet should not be a museum of impulsive purchases. It should be a curated collection of useful items. Every dollar spent on something you do not need, something that does not serve a true purpose, is a dollar diverted from your financial destiny. Finally, we come to the fifth habit, and it is like a slow leak in a tire. You don't notice it until you're completely flat. These are the subscriptions, the memberships, the small recurring charges. $10 here, $20 there. It seems insignificant, but nothing is insignificant. Your subconscious mind is being programmed to accept a slow, steady outflow of capital for things that provide little to no real value in return. It's a mentality of passive waste. I want you to do something. I want you to take out your bank and credit card statements right now and study them. Look for these recurring charges. Ask of each one, is this serving me? Is this adding real value to my life proportional to its cost? You will be astonished at what you find. You are funding distractions. You are paying for forgetfulness. Cancel them immediately. This is not just about saving money. This is about reclaiming your attention, your intention, and your financial sovereignty. It is about becoming conscious of where every single one of your dollars is going and deliberately directing its flow. Let me bring this all together for you. These 5 behaviors, the new car, the oversized house, the constant eating out, the unnecessary clothing, the forgotten subscriptions, they are not the root problem. They are the symptoms. The root is in your paradigm. It's in the subconscious program that says, spend to feel good, acquire to show status, consume to fill a void. You must change that program. You must install a new one. You must begin to see money as creative energy. You must see every dollar as a soldier in your army, and you are the general. You would not send your soldiers out on meaningless missions to be captured or destroyed. You would deploy them strategically to secure territory, to build your empire. That is what investing is. You are deploying your financial energy into assets that expand, that create more energy, that build your future. The law of attraction is always working. You are a living magnet, and you attract what you are in harmony with. If you are in harmony with spending, with consumption, with debt, you will attract more circumstances that require spending, consumption, and debt. If you shift your vibration to investing, to ownership, to asset building, you will begin to attract ideas, opportunities, and resources that support that reality. It is a universal law as reliable as gravity. So I leave you with this. The power is not in your circumstances. The power is in your mind. You were born rich. You were born with a mind capable of conceiving and achieving extraordinary wealth. but you must cultivate it. You must weed out the thoughts of lack and consumption and plant the seeds of growth and investment. It is a decision, a conscious, deliberate decision to think differently, to act differently, and to claim the abundance that is your birthright. Look at your life not as it is, but as you wish it to be. Hold that image, feed that image, and let your daily actions, how you spend, how you save, how you invest, be in perfect alignment with that image. That is how you change everything. That is how you step into the life you were designed to live.